how do I know if he really likes me, or if he's just playing games or whatever. And sometimes it's very hard to tell, because if someone likes you, it may not be for the right reason still. So when you ask this question, you must know what type of like you're talking about. You know what I mean? So how does he like you? How do you think he likes you? Do you think he wants to be in a relationship with you? If he just wants to sleep with you, does he just want to be your friend? Does he want to be, just whatever? What do y'all call it? Booty calls, or friends with benefits? What does he want from you? And this is how you have to ask yourself. This is what you have to ask yourself when you're trying to analyze whether he really cares about you or not. So, but I guess the word care would also mean that he has your best interest in mind. So this is how you'll be able to tell. If he does a lot of things that show you action, and, instead of a lot of words, if he does more than he says, and if he just does things on his own without you having to ask, or if he just, make sure you're happy and comfortable, and, you don't really have any type of worry when you're with him, or even if you're not with him, if he's in your life, he will try to help you. This is why I always tell you guys, if you put out the scenario that you may need some help and they don't bite, or they just ignore it, they're not with you for any other reason than probably just to sleep with you. So this is why the damsel in distress thing is so important, because it gives you some type of indication whether he will eventually care, or if he cares a little bit for you, or if he could care for you at this time, So that's why you don't really take those seriously who, you probably talk to him, been around him for a little while, and then when you bring up, oh, I need, you don't even ask, you would just indicate what you need. And if they respond to it in the correct way, then they care. But if they just, peruse over it and act like you never said anything, then it's like, okay, well, I guess they don't care. So that's how you know when they will show you actions and make sure that you're okay. Another way to know that they care is if they talk about you to other people, if they, show you off, maybe your photo to other people, and let them know that, they're, talking to you, or being friendly with you, or dating you, or whatever. Other people will know you. They will represent you in some way. So if they're not, like, if you've been with someone and you're not on their social media, like anywhere, checkmate for you, baby. Okay, you better go find yourself on there. If you ain't on there, you better go find somebody else. Okay, so so another way is if you make sure somebody UFO kamikaze said true. Okay, if you are if you live together and things like that, they'll do little nice things for you around the house that will help you without you even asking, or they'll just be courteous and kind most of the time. Like if you don't live with them, they'll check on you, they'll make sure you're doing okay, and things like that throughout the day. Not all the time, but just at least a few times, or whatnot. Okay, another way is I'm trying to read some of these comments. Another way is they will tend to ignore anything negative that people are saying about you, or ignore anyone who's trying to get you guys to separate or not date. They'll just, if they really care about you, they'll put you as the priority. And so I know a lot of you ladies ask, what if his friend is like telling him not to be with me, or his family, or da da da. If he really cares about you, he won't care. He won't care what they're saying. He'll be like, oh, well, you better get used to it then. You better get used to it. She'll grow on you, whatever, if they really like you. If they don't really care about you, they'll tell you, my mama don't like you because A, B, C, and D, and to see your reaction, So make sure that you're paying attention to these little things, because it's going to show you how this person really thinks about you. And if you don't pay attention and see these red flags, well, they're not really red flags, but if you don't see if this person cares for you or not, then you may find out too late.